Hey folks, welcome back to Second Cup Diaries, day 15, Ides of March. For those of you that are doing the Shakespearean thing, mm, last night we had an actual weather warning again. Instead of a snow, it was uh, freezing rain, horrible winds, gusting of 70 kilometers and up. Yep, that's spring for us now. But like I said, we still have faith in March. It's going to go out like a lion. I got actually some natural light coming in through this window up here. See, I am downstairs under the house in the basement, in the craft room. Just quick. What else? Last night, what did we have for supper? Don't remember. We didn't have chili and rice. Oh, pizza night, right. Reminded me. You guys reminded me. Pizza night last night. So we had pizza and a salad. I had some salad because I really was I've been craving a lot of salad lately. Actually, I've been craving water. I think that I'm getting dehydrated again. I don't drink near enough water. So tonight we are going out. We're going out to the Buffet Square for supper for my 65th birthday. Both my daughters are coming and their families, their husbands and kids. Yeah, there's about 9 of us all together, I think. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. 9 of us. So they wouldn't take reservations because we didn't have 15 people. So Wally and I are going to get there about 20 minutes early so that if anybody has to sit, it'll be us. We'll be sitting and waiting because I really wanted to go to Buffet Square for supper. This year, I really didn't want a big thing. I don't know if you remember back a couple years. Well, no, actually, you wouldn't. That was 5 years ago, and I wasn't doing this. And when I turned 60, I wanted a big party, and we were all going to have all our friends and family at the Buffet Square. And then on my birthday, first off, my bestie fell and broke her femur, and they closed everything down for COVID, and including the restaurant that we were going to, and everybody was in a lockdown. So life changed for my birthday. It was dumb. So I missed out on that. But you know what? I waited a couple years because the following year I tried to do it again. And sure enough, they closed up again here in Manitoba or Canada. So we were sunk again for celebrating my birthday. So I gave up. I told Walter, I says, just give me the cash. I'm going to buy myself a pair of Bloodstones boots. And oh my God, that was the best investment I ever made. To heck with the party business. See, I don't see the fives like 65, 75, 85 as monumental years. I see the zeros. Like I like 60, 70, 80. Yeah. 40 was my worst. Oh, I hated turning 40. I was so depressed. It was like I didn't have anything in common with the 20-year-olds anymore, and they didn't want to listen to me. They were ignoring me. Now I can hardly wait till I get so old that everybody ignores me. So then you can just kind of sit on the bus and listen to all the gossip around you. Nobody even notices you're there. You're just the little old lady. You're the little old man just sitting there chilling. Meanwhile, you're gathering all this intel. Oh, so funny, eh? You can get away a lot of stuff when you're old too, and I love it. I love it. I had an old lady that used to down the street. We used to call her Grandma Dot, and she told me that. She said, "Yeah, you can go into the hospital if you're in the hospital, and you got those really good-looking doctors, right? And you're just lying there in bed, and you go, oh, it's nighttime or whatever. Your doctor comes in to talk to you or whatever, and you just go, oh, give Grandma a kiss, good night, like this, and then as soon as they go to bend down to give you a kiss, you plant one on them." I don't know if that would ever work, but you know what? It was hilarious. That Grandma Dot, she was a character, that's for sure. Yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. I'm going out for dinner. Gonna have sushi, my favorite. Mm-hmm. And what else? What else is happening today? I'm gonna have to walk Chewy before I go. Had a great day yesterday. Kat took me to Mongo's restaurant. It's sort of like Palatal Express or Palatal Express. I think it's Palatal. You you fill your own bowl with all the goodies that you want, and you put on whatever sauces you want, and then they flip it out onto this big giant fry pan thingy and cook it, and then you get it all sitting in a big bowl of noodly chicken, whatever you want in it. Shrimp, they had calamari, they had tons of stuff. It was awesome. Absolutely delicious. Okay, I always order water when I go somewhere where I haven't had the food before, so that I can enjoy the flavors. Right? It's like it's all about the flavors, and I'm a big one for. I love cilantro. I love all of the curries, and stuff like that. I don't like a lot of hot spice. Like, I had an orange pineapple sauce on it. I put a little tiny bit of the sweet chili, and then I put a little bit more sweet chili on it because it was a little dry. But it just barely makes your lips tingle. That little bit of heat that makes just your lips tingle a little bit. That's what I like. I like that so. Oh, I'm salivating now. Hang on, I'm gonna have a drink of my coffee. So yeah, I left Chewy with Jack. He had playtime with Jack, and I let them outside before we left, and then yeah, we piled into the car and off we went. It was so lovely. I thank you, Catherine. Don't know if you're watching this today, but I had a wonderful time. It felt so good, so relaxed, so chill. Yeah, and so many of my friends actually are retiring this year, so it's going to be nice to have a few of my knitty friends and crochet friends retiring this year, so that I might be able to maybe I'll build my own little knit group. Hey? And there's a bunch of you that watch, and I know, hey, listen, if you're in Windsor Park area, let's get a little knitty group of our own happening during the week, maybe one day or afternoon. You guys can all come here and all sit around the tables. It'd be great. It'd be great. Sorry, those of you that have to travel too far, stay home because the weather is really rough right now. Freezing rain. Oh my God. It's bad enough that when I walked Chewy yesterday, I slipped. My heel went out twice. So I caught myself, and then my back was killing me all day. So, but yeah, tomorrow's hot tub day, so I'll be enjoying that. And I'll be going to Knit Club. I've got one of the gentlemen there. The gentleman that, I don't have it down here, but the gentleman, Paul Sparling, Sparrow Woodworking, is it? Anyways, I when I do my podcast and I get my item, I'm buying myself a treat for my birthday. I'm buying myself a lucette, and that's a funny looking thing, and you make an I-cord with it, and but it's pretty simple actually, and yeah, I'm gonna get him to make me one. He can make them. He made both of my drop spindles, and his wife Roberta. Thank you very much, Roberta. She embellished one of them with butterflies. It was beautiful. I'll have to see if Roberta can embellish the lucette as well. But yeah, I love my drop spindles, and he made them. They're handmade, and yeah, did a good job. If you want one, I can get you all the details. He will ship one out. He's already sent out one or two, thanks to me and my little YouTube channel. So I'm really happy with that people got to take advantage of his generosity in making them. He charges, he's very, very reasonable. And I'm sure if you pay the shipping anywhere in the world, he will more than happy to comply. So yeah, he's going to make me a lucette. So I'm going to club tomorrow, so he might have it, he said, but there's no rush. There's no rush. I want to make an I-cord for that Hudola that I'm working on. Last night I actually got to start the pattern part of the smoke show. And I made a mistake on right at the end of one of the pattern rows, and I went, oh, time for bed. Time for bed when I'm making mistakes on easy cabling. Yeah, so I put together the laundry for tomorrow for clothes, and look what I found. I brought it to show you. Wally, my sock murderer. Oh my God. I made these for him a couple of years ago, and the eyeballs are starting to come off, so I gotta put the eyeballs on, sew them back on. Isn't that cute? I made them little reindeers. I duplicate stitched. What I did was I did the ribbing for the Prairie Vamp socks, but on this side I made it flat. I just made a stockinette section, and then I duplicate stitched all this little deer pattern on here. I gotta fix these ears. But even worse, he didn't show me this. I had to find it. These have been, I got a hole in his toe. These have been mended already. And I got the heel wearing through, and here, excuse me, this side, he's got a hole in the heel, and this has already been mended twice. And has he got a hole in his toe here? No. So what I was thinking was, you know how made my son-in-law those socks, those runners? They look like runners, and there's a pattern how to make the sole. I think I'm gonna make a sole. Knit a little sole, long sole actually, with the toe flip up, so the runner flip up part, and then I'm gonna just stitch it on, and that'll give him an extra padding down here. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead of reknitting the whole sock, because the top's fine. I know the other one. I know the other one that I've got. I cut off the. I had two pair there that I was working on. I cut the tops off and then I knit the bottom, the whole foot. But if I made that, just that, that sole, that would work. And I'll go up and over the toe because he doesn't wear these in his boots. These are house socks. He wears them around instead of wearing slippers. My little house sock murderer, Wally. So yeah, so those will be going out to the trailer with me. I'm starting my pile of mending. I think I told you yesterday. Yep. So, Brownsville Pantry, we watch every day on YouTube, and we watch the deer. They feed the deer there at Brownsville Pantry. Now all the deer are gone. So now we have to switch over and we watch Deerfield Beach underwater camera. Yep, Deerfield Beach in Florida. And they have an underwater camera, and we get to see sharks and barracudas. And yeah, sometimes we watch, it's called Fry Pan Tower, I think, or Fry Pan Tower. Yeah, we watch that one too. That one's very active out in wherever that is. So yeah, I really love watching all the undersea creatures. Sometimes we pick up the highlights, but and lately I've been watching the eagles too. The eagles have got 3 babies. I don't know where that Big Bear or something like that camera. I don't know. It just pops up on my feed, so I watch it for a while. Put it off in the background while I'm knitting. Mm-hmm. I haven't been working on my Shima sweater the past couple of days. So I'm giving that a little break. It's not in the naughty corner. There's nothing wrong with any of it. I'm just giving it a bit of a break. Just kind of, it's nice to have more whips, and then you kind of have a little bit of variety to work on, because nothing really has to get finished in a big hurry, right? And it's all about the slow fashion. And honestly, I'm in no need of sweaters. I'm like this one I just pulled out of the closet today because I never pick this one out of the closet. Never. I absolutely loved making this, and I absolutely loved the whole part of the knit. It's very hard to wear. I bought the cones from Woolly Knit on a lark, because somebody was promoting it. One of the podcasters was promoting it, and it was like on for a good deal, 20% off, blah, blah, blah. And then I get it, and I have washed this thing so many times in hot water. I have tried putting, um, shampoo and conditioner in it, and whatever. It is still got those little guard hairs that just grab you, and they grab me right around my neck. This is the worst part for me, is right here and in my elbows. As my skin heats up, though, it doesn't itch quite so much. But I'm gonna hope to wear it tonight. I love this. I love this. I don't remember what it's called. It's by Maria Meal, and it's a free pattern because all of her patterns are free. Um, Now she's retired from um, making patterns, but it is beautiful. So this is green woolly knit, and then this was a yarn I got for my birthday from Bev. What was it called? It was out of Alberta, anyways. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at my show notes. So yeah, so that's about it. That's about where we're sitting today. Got to give the Chew a little walk. Oh, I was checking in on my Instagram Zoomy ladies. I don't get on Zoom because they're from England, and it's kind of hard to do the whole time change thing. And as you know, as I've told you before, Instagram has not been my friend for the past, I don't know how long now. And I actually get booted out from time to time. So I don't know what's going on with that. Could be my tablet though. You know what I mean? It's like I got old equipment now, and I'm not have no plans of buying new because it's just not in the cards for price. But anyways, I Mandy there got had her cats done by Timu in the where you make pictures. You take your photograph and turn it into a cross stitch pattern, and they provided everything. And I was like, whoa, I got to check this out. So I'm going to be on a mission today because I really, really, really would love to do a little cross stitch of Chewy. Because you know what, he's ruined us for any dog we've ever had and ever will have. I can't have another dog after I've had Chewy. He is such a good dog. And those of you that know him personally, I mean, come on, you have to say it, right? He is such a good little buddy. And yeah, we just love him to death. And I would absolutely love to have. I was even thinking of getting a tattoo with his little furry face, but then I thought, you know what? You have to have the perfect tattooist for something like that because I'd be heartbroken if they screwed it up. Just heartbroken, and I'd be pissed off because I'd be paying for it, right? So I thought a cross stitch might be a nice idea. So yeah, I know years ago, I think Walmart did it or something like that. Walmart would do it for you, or they'd turn it into something like they turn it into a blanket. And actually, I could always put his face on a mug because I do love my mugs, but I have enough mugs, right, Sam? I have enough mugs. Mm-hmm. Anywho, it'll be lovely to see everybody tonight. I am so looking forward to it. It's going to be a lovely evening. Absolutely. Yep. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Love you and leave you here. You guys take care, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me for the Second Cup Diaries. Bye now.